In this VideoNet interview at IBC 2015, I'm talking to John Block, who is the EMEA VP for Products and Platform at Videology. So, hello, John.
Hi, John.
Now, you've moved over from ITV recently, and obviously ITV is the biggest commercial broadcaster in the UK, and you were responsible there for multi-platform advertising, product and innovation. So why have you made that transition over to the sort of the ad tech firm?
Well, I think it's a very exciting time for advertising technology. TV advertising has remained fairly stable for a long time, but we've now come to a perfect moment, really, when data is widely available, user behaviour is changing, people are watching video on far more devices, and both broadcasters and advertisers are really wanting to reach the correct audience or sell their advertising in the optimal manner.
Okay, and I know that you said previously that TV trading model, the TV trading model is not actually broken, and advertising technology firms need to understand that. I mean, what did you mean by that?
Yeah, I totally agree, or agree with myself in the past. I think the TV trading model isn't broken. It's quite a unique market. It's very high value inventory and a very constrained market as well. And of course, naturally, amongst the advertising agencies, they have consolidated and they've got to the place where they have amazing buying power. And they, of course, want to make the most of that buying power to secure really good deals, but to secure that high quality inventory. So, in my opinion, it isn't broken. Most ad tech companies that I've come across have been trying to impose different models on the broadcasters. You know, they've taken all the learnings from the display advertising world, which is, of course, you know, an area of advertising that has only been around for the last 15 to 20 years, and has gone through some very strange changes with massive overprice at the beginning and then this race to the bottom. And they've thought, the ad tech companies have thought that you can apply the same technology and same commercial models to that world, and really you can't. It's a very different market.
Yeah, and I mean, 2 years ago, I mean, we've been tracking this market for over 6 years, and 2 years ago there was clearly a pushback from broadcasters when the sort of the digital ad tech firms came in. But now we are seeing like programmatic trading, some major deployments in Europe of big broadcasters doing it. So I mean, what's changed in those 2 years?
I guess I can only speak for the UK market really, because I haven't yet got as much experience of Europe. But in the UK, I think it's firstly the understanding that programmatic isn't necessarily as scary as they thought. Programmatic isn't about real-time bidding necessarily and the race to the bottom. Programmatic can actually be about just maximizing the value of your own inventory, and that's very much the way that Videology works. It's very different to the other ad tech companies. It doesn't involve auctions and real-time bidding. It uses very clever mathematics to forecast and allocate inventory, which maximizes yield for publishers and also provides amazing benefits for the advertisers as well in being able to reach their audiences on whatever platform.
Yes, I mean, you sort of touched upon obviously some of the benefits there of, I guess we could call it a hybrid model, maybe a sort of a coming together of broadcast and digital ad tech. I mean, is there anything of the trading model that clearly needs to be improved in the short term?
I mean, the trading model, it's evolved over a very long time, and it's evolved to something that works very well. However, there's always room for improvements. I mean, there's rooms for improvements in forms of automation. You know, does one really need to fax an I/O to a publisher in this day and age? It also it could benefit greatly from things like better reporting, more real-time reporting, the ability to change campaigns in the middle of the flight. Yeah, there's all sorts of ways it could be improved, but I think they're all minor evolutions based upon the new opportunities that are being opened up to us by technology.
Okay, and you touched upon some of the benefits that Videology can bring to the market. I mean, just run us through the sort of the key value add that Videology brings now in this, sort of hybrid digital broadcast world.
Well, I think Videology's technology is very much based on mathematics. It's based on, like I said, this allocation mathematics, being able to look at inventory for a month, understand exactly what kind of inventory, what kind of demographics are there, segment it in all sorts of ways, and forecast how many ads of a particular demographic that you can serve and allocate them efficiently. And I think that is an immensely powerful thing for the broadcasting industry, because it just means that from a broadcaster's point of view, they know that they're maximising their inventory, the right ad is getting to the right person at the right time. And of course, from an agency point of view, that's exactly what they want as well. They want the right ad getting to the right person at the right time. So it works really well together. The broadcasters are able to sell out their inventory at the maximum price, which, you know, auctions doesn't necessarily, slightly counterintuitively, auctions don't necessarily guarantee the maximum price. So broadcasters are able to sell all their inventory, and then advertisers are able to find the audience that they need in the kind of fragmented world that we're moving into.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck with your new role, and thanks for coming in and talking to us.
Thank you, John.